Welcome to day 5 of Embody Sankalpa. I hope that you've been enjoying this journey so far. On our last day, we step into what is commonly known as being the higher vibration, those of gratitude, compassion, and love and joy. For today's prompts in your worksheet, take some time to look through and check in with what gratitude is going to bring you towards your Sankalpa that bit sooner, that bit more easily, allowing your Sankalpa to come to you by being grateful for what you already have. And it really is such a magical energy when we work from this space of love and gratitude. And in this video, I'm going to be offering you up 2 practices. The first one is when we're in relationship, because often it's those moments with other people that we can really meet those parts of ourselves that we struggle to feel compassion towards, but we see it in another person. And I really love to share with my clients the practice of seeing the world through eyes of love, to look at another with eyes of love. This doesn't mean that we condone misappropriated kind of action or incorrect wording or judgment. But what it does mean is that we recognize the humanity, the natural place that someone is at, and that they're learning and evolving, that it is part of their pattern, and that we love them for being who they are in that moment. It's a little bit like when you look at a child and know that they're still growing and evolving and you still love them for being the cute, adorable little child. Or a baby that, is literally a baby. It doesn't even have a conversation. It doesn't have anything, but it is loved so much for just being itself. And it's with these eyes that we can look at people around us in those challenging conversations, to see them as their child and to love them as that little child that is only learning and is only discovering and connecting to living in this world. And it's really helpful if we can apply this regardless of how old someone can be and how much they should know better. All of these things that stop us from really looking through our heart and seeing the world from this place. So this is a practice that can be really helpful when we're with people. However, sometimes it can be hard to jump into this heart space and see the world through the eyes of the heart. And this is a second practice that I'd love to offer to you to support you with coming to that place of the heart, which is breathwork through the heart. And the style that I share, which is clarity breathwork, is one of the conscious connected breath. This is a breath that is breathing into the heart to help dissolve and melt the walls that we sometimes put around our heart of protection, that we have built when we were very young and even sometimes as we get older, to protect ourselves from being hurt again. But they also stop us from connecting to other people, from healing ourselves, and from really being able to hold the fullest compassion in all areas of our life, which is what really ultimately is going to bring your Sankalpa to you, is that ability to love all of life where you are, and with that, the unfolding gratitude that comes with it. And with that breath work and being able to dissolve the walls around the heart comes an embracing of things that sometimes we find hard to love, things that we can find hard to accept. And this is often the gap we feel between where we are and where our Sankalpa is hoping to take us. And when we're sat in that gap, or we're sat in where we are and we can't see where we're going, it is this place of living through these protective mechanisms. And if we can dissolve them, again, we can come into a place of receiving, of allowing the universe to bring forth to us in the moment what it is that we are really seeking from the deepest part of our heart. And if you hadn't noticed, a lot of this Sankalpa course is really tuning into the heart and allowing your heart to guide you without fear, without the past stories, and creating in an expansive place that really welcomes all the diversity that life brings, all of it, whether we want it or whether or not we're not sure about it or it's not really our thing, but really welcoming all of it. And that is a part of also welcoming all of your shadow, all of who you are and have been. So enough talk, let's move to this practice. The conscious connected breath is one that moves in and out in a constant flow. So we want to ensure that we're moving, inhaling, exhaling without a pause. This can be done through an open mouth or through the nose, but pick one or the other and stick with it. You could try it with the mouth open. If it's really uncomfortable, do move to the nose. And the reason why I'd really support you with through the mouth is because it helps us to really open and connect with our voice and our ability to express. And it just energetically really creates a stronger connection between the heart up to the third eye. So we start to really bring through that depth of heart, divine wisdom, which helps us open up to feeling greater than our small selves, greater to understand and hold others, which is a part of empathy and communication, of empathy with others. And that is only going to deepen the connection that we're creating. So in order to do that, you're going to relax the jaw. Might want to imagine you're breathing in and out to the back of the throat, and really allow the back of the mouth and throat to drop and relax. Try and have the head straight. So you could lie down if you want. So just be careful of having your head in strange positions. Try and just let the head be rested above the shoulders. So you are welcome to lie down. We're going to be breathing towards the chest. That doesn't mean that the belly won't be moving. It is a diaphragmatic breath. So you may find that when you're tired, you just want to imagine you're breathing into the heart. It may or may not be large, depending on where you're feeling and how your nervous system is. So just be gentle, natural with yourself. If you really feel you want to go into the expanse of the heart and the chest movement, feel free to do so. And with this heart-focused breath, really try to relax the shoulders, open the hands if you can into that receiving state, and allow your eyes to rest closed if that feels comfortable for you. You may get some tingles, you might get some strange sensations in the body. This is part of a detoxification that's happening as the body is changing and balancing out the oxygen and carbon dioxide in your body. So just reduce the breath if it feels too unpleasant, or just try and continue to breathe at a rate that feels comfortable. With your breath rate, it is what is comfortable for you. So for some of us, we're faster, others of us, we're slower, and also your breath will change according to your nervous system state. So a simple example is that when I'm really tired, I'm very quiet, the chest doesn't move so much, and I'm a slower breather. When I demonstrate, I tend to breathe a little faster because I'm activated, because I am talking to you. And so that's how my breath rate may change. And sometimes it will change because emotions or things are moving through, because physical sensations are starting to happen in the body. Just naturally go with that, allow it to happen. We're going to do 5 minutes in this video. And if you want to do more, you can go to my Spotify account, find one of my playlists. They're available in public and you can listen along and breathe to it. You could join me in Sydney on my retreats or on the online special ceremonies that I hold as well. And also there is a link to join my teachers of Clarity Breathwork should you wish to look at one of their courses or one of their events. They're superb teachers, and I really would encourage you to connect into this practice. So let's get ready. Find yourself a comfortable seat. Try and let yourself settle on in, feeling your body relaxing down into wherever you have chosen to rest. And then opening the mouth, relaxing the jaw and the back of the throat, we shall begin. Hope you can hear the inhale has a little invitation, uplift, and the exhale just falls away naturally. So a little bit like an ocean sound of the waves upon the shore. As you breathe, you can inhale, inviting in your Sankalpa, and exhale out, sharing your Sankalpa. It's okay if your mouth needs to regulate itself. It can feel a bit dehydrating to begin, but it will naturally settle even without drinking water. And you may feel yourself slightly shifting in energy and sensation of the body and your awareness. Just allow these sensations to happen and to shift naturally. The faster or the deeper that you breathe, the deeper you're going to go in this practice. Trust yourself and listen to your intuition to guide you as to where feels safe for you. And also encourage yourself to surrender, to go that little deeper and see what there is for you to release and to embrace further into your life. And as we come to close the Embody Sankalpa 5-day journey, I'd like to thank you for taking this time to do the work that is really tuning in to some of the more subtle parts of ourselves, listening to your own inner guidance and accessing those greater parts that move us beyond that place of fear, that place of lack or feeling like we are apart from our desire. For it is this that stops us from embodying our Sankalpa. And if you can gently move yourself feeling, one more feeling, and tuning into that feeling more and more, you will be living your Sankalpa before you even know it. It's been a pleasure to share. I would love to see you in the sanctuary, sharing and listening and connecting with those monthly support tools that are available, or maybe at one of the live events. Or alternatively, connect with me about the Luminous Life and see whether or not this program might support you. We get down into the nuts and bolts of things that you're doing in your daily life bringing in that ritual, creating a beautiful beginning and end of the day, and then how you can use that to tap in and tune in throughout the day. Really deepening your relationship with your intuition, knowing yourself at such a level that you can make these micro adjustments to tune your life, and that way you avoid the big disaster moments, the big dips, the highs and the lows. And unless you choose that you want to have highs and lows, which might be awesome and perfect for you. And some of my clients, when they acknowledge and embrace that that's their choice, that it's a conscious choice, then it becomes a real pleasure. But perhaps you're not that person. Perhaps you're someone who wants a more quiet, gentle-paced life. And with that, we can fine tune and we can do this dance where even when big life events happen, you can still just make those micro adjustments and stay really tuned in to living the Sankalpa, that heart's truest desire that you are here to share and to live and experience in this lifetime. So if the luminous life sounds like it would be the most supportive way forward for you, make sure you use the link below to book in the initial call with me. We'll see whether or not we really are aligned and what's going to be the best way to design it for you, because this is a unique program that is designed about you and your intentions, your Sankalpa, and really giving you that full guided, detailed support that's going to take you forward and flourishing, loving and lighting up your life and those that you touch around you. Much love, and I'll see you again.